Hey, this is Jeff Gordon, and you're watching the Checkered Flag Crew.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew from the Checkered Flag Crew, and we're here with Jeff Gordon. You've had a very impressive career. What is your favorite moment that stands out?
Oh my goodness, I've been doing this a long time, so I guess the inaugural Brickyard 400 win in 1994, the first time NASCAR and stock cars ever went to Indianapolis. As a kid who went to high school and kind of grew up racing in Indiana, that place meant a lot to me, and so to get to go there and race and to win that race stands out as one of the great moments for me.
So, if you were to go back to 5-year-old Jeff racing quarter midgets and tell him about all the success in NASCAR, how do you think he'd react?
About the way I still do now. It's pretty unbelievable for me to think that where it all started with my stepdad and my mom bringing home quarter midgets and going out to the local fairgrounds in Vallejo, California, and just riding around throwing rocks and dirt everywhere, and how that turned into this amazing career. I remember watching my heroes growing up, like AJ Foyt and Rick Mears, a lot of IndyCar drivers and sprint car drivers like Steve Kinzer and Doug Wolfgang. I never ever would have dreamed that those quarter midget days would have ever turned into all this.
Who would you say was your inspiration growing up?
Well, my stepfather's the one that really had the idea of putting me in a race car. He's the one that really helped build the team to make it competitive, to push me at times I need to be pushed, to support me, through the ups and the downs, and just really help my career blossom into what it has been. So I guess he's ultimately the inspiration. I mean, certainly there were some great race car drivers along the way that I followed and wanted to emulate and be like, and I looked up to, but ultimately my stepfather, none of this would have been possible without him.
So, what do you think you'll be thinking of the last time you climb out of the car?
Yeah, it'll be emotional. This has been my life for so long, and it's meant so much to me, and I've enjoyed it so much. And to know that I'm going to step away from that, it's not going to be easy. That's going to be a tough day, but it's also going to be an exciting day because I look ahead and look at the future and what it holds, and look at my children and my family, and I've committed so much to racing them. It's taken me away from some other important things in my life, and I'm really looking forward to doing those things.
So you've done some work in the broadcasting booth for the Xfinity Series. What has been the biggest challenge?
Yeah, you want to come up there and be an anchor one day?
I'd love to do that.
We'll have to look into that. You're doing pretty good right here. There's certainly more that goes into it than you think. There's a lot going on, a lot of screens, a lot of TV, angles, and people talking in your ear and trying to understand where the conversation's at, where it's going, but yet stay on top of what's happening in the race that's exciting, and then try to give as accurate information as I can. I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
What is one thing that you'll look forward to doing that you that you wouldn't have been able to do if you were a race car driver?
Well, there's certainly, our schedule is crammed, and it takes you 38 weeks out of the year. It takes you away from about anything else that's going on in the world, and that's been great. I certainly have no regrets, but things like the Kentucky Derby or Monaco or just some special occasions. Sometimes it could be a birthday, a family member's birthday. Just spending that quality time with my kids, my wife, my mom and dad, and my sister and other family, or being able to get to travel somewhere and do something really cool that I haven't had a chance to do.
So your daughter has shown some interest in racing. What advice have you given to her as a driver and not a parent?
Yeah, it's tough. Well, I realize that as a parent, you look at it differently, and my heart's never pounded harder than when I watched her go around and make those laps in that quarter midget. But I don't know, we haven't taken it too serious yet. I'm not trying to push her or my son to do racing. I want them to find what they're passionate about, like I did with, my parents introduced me to racing, but I was passionate about it. I loved it right away. And maybe that'll be racing for them, but maybe it'll be something different. So, I just want to encourage them to do what it is that they really feel driven towards and excited about, and then I'm going to support them in any way I can. So, for as far as racing is concerned, we do have a couple of quarter midgets for them, and we're going to start with my daughter and get her in there and see kind of how it goes and see how she likes it, and then if she likes it, we'll try to do more of it, but take it slow.
So aside from racing, you also enjoy diving. How did you get interested in that?
Yeah, I on a vacation one time, I was looking for something to do on the island. I was in Grand Cayman, and diving's really amazing there, and so I took a resort course and went and did my first dive, and 35 feet under the surface of the water, seeing all these amazing fish and beautiful coral, and I just thought it was very relaxing, but exhilarating at the same time. And so then I went and got certified as a diver and did a lot more dives, and I've been able to go to some really spectacular places and just see things. It's like another world to me. I don't get the opportunity to travel outside Earth and go to space and visit other planets. That's like my way of doing it, and it's so cool.
That's actually exactly how I started diving as well. Grand Cayman resort course, so I find that interesting. We started the same way.
Yeah, a little Stingray City is a very cool thing. But Grand Cayman, if you're going to start diving, I guess it's probably done that for a lot of people over the years.
Yes.
And I look forward to get my kids into it when they're around your age, young.
So we're going to do a segment we like to call the horsepower speed round, where we fire off a bunch of questions and you answer with the first thing that comes to your head. Okay, so what would you consider is the most important appliance in your house?
The refrigerator.
Okay, so if I were to come over to your house for dinner, what would you prepare for me?
What would I prepare? Oh, it'd be something simple. Well, if you're here at the track, I like to get the grill out and grill some chicken or steak and corn on the cob. I'm a California guy, so I like artichokes. Mushrooms, got to do some sauteed mushrooms. So I do that here on the weekends. At home, I don't know. I don't get that elaborate at home. It's just pasta, maybe.
Pasta? All right. I'm fine with pasta.
You like some good spaghetti. My wife makes an excellent spaghetti sauce. I'll do the pasta. She'll do the sauce.
All right. That sounds like a good plan. So what is one chore around the house that you absolutely dislike to do?
I guess taking the trash out, which is definitely my job. We also have a lizard for the kids, and so my job is keeping up with everything to clean and feed the lizard. It's a blue-tongued skink. It's a pretty large lizard. It's a very cool pet, but that's also my chore.
Okay, so what is your favorite place to go on vacation?
I love maybe south of France, Europe. We went to Ibiza last summer. It was very, very cool. But I think if I could pick just one, it would probably be the south of France.
All right. Thank you, Jeff Gordon, for taking the time. For more videos from the Checkered Flag Crew, make sure to follow us on all social media and check out the brand new checkeredflagcrew.com.